do definitely love being in love, and I love the idea of marriage, but I don't really care about the idea of a wedding, and I don't plan on having a wedding. So hi girls, and welcome back to another video. Yo, it has been such a long time since I done like a girl chat, and I was like really contemplating, and I was sitting and I'm like, every day I'm like, okay, I'm gonna film today, and then I just don't end up doing it. So finally, I know this video is late, but it's here. Yeah, so I hope you enjoy this video, and I'm going to be answering all your questions that you sent on Instagram. So if you're new here, please subscribe, and let's get into the video. My pajamas is actually from Mr. Price, and if you know me, if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I have a black one like this. It's the long set, and I have to have everything in every color. If it's the same thing, if it's something I like, I will buy it in all colors. Like, it's just the person I am. So got this in this beautiful like dusty pink, and then I am drinking a rooibos. So I'm always wearing pajamas in girl chat, so if you're new here, don't think I'm weird that I always film in pajamas. It's girl chat, get comfortable, just be free. I haven't like filmed the sit down video in a while, and I feel like super awkward, but I'm having rooibos. I don't know if I even mentioned that I'm having rooibos just to calm myself down, because I'm actually writing an exam tomorrow, but here I am filming to get my mind off things. Okay, let's get into the questions. There was really a lot, like, I had to screenshot so many, and it's like really long ones as well. So I want to start here. Alright, so the first one is, what are your tips to get over someone after a breakup? Yo, guys, it's been a while since I've obviously had a breakup and whatever. So I think the best thing I did was I always like book myself and like go away, and try to escape from whatever like is going on, so that when you're in a different space, you like in a different mindset, and you just like try and forget about things. But I know it's not easy to like always just like try and go away, and some of you are stuck in your bedroom crying and all of those things. So the best thing to do is step away from social media, stop stalking them, stop stalking their new girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever. Basically just stop being on your phone that much. Surround yourself with people that you love, and people that uplift you, people that give you advice, and like friends and family basically. Colleagues, if you can confide in them or whatever. And just step away from your phone. Don't message, obviously block. I think that's the best thing to do, just block them so that you're not tempted to message. And there are certain times where you will go back and you will try and connect again, but if it's not meant to be, then it won't. So my tips is honestly just to like block them and just move on. It's easier said than done, and I know a lot of people will agree that you can say like, okay, yes, I'm not gonna speak to him or her, but then you do, and then you all like, it just goes like in a circle, and it's just never ending. So the best thing is to do is definitely cut all ties, and then that's the only way you're gonna get over them. So someone said, hi Em, are you dating anyone? Yes, I am. I have been dating someone for a while now, and I just want to keep that part of my life a little bit off social media for now. I feel like making things public too soon is obviously bad, and then there'll be questions, and I'm just not ready for that. And that is why I don't vlog my weekends, and I don't post as often. I really don't post on Instagram anything that I'm doing on a weekend or on a public holiday, because I just feel like that part of my life is private for now, and when the time is right, I will be able to share that with you. But I just don't want anyone involved in my relationship. I don't want anyone to judge me. I don't want anyone to I don't know, it's just a part of my life that I don't wish to share right now. I just don't feel like it's the time to share right now. So in the right time, everyone will know, and you will meet him, and he's a really great person. He treats me really good, so that's all you need to know for now. But I am in a relationship, and I'm not hiding it, so yes. to answer your question, yes, I am dating somebody. How did you find your current partner, and tips on how to find suitors if you don't have a large friend circle? Also, what is the dating scene like right now? Yo, guys. So I met my current partner on Facebook. I know people probably think no one uses Facebook anymore, but I was very active and sharing a lot of memes and stuff, and then obviously that's how it happened. So we met on Facebook, and we actually didn't meet in person for a long time. I was very not sure, like I didn't want to get hurt, and I was very scared, and I had my guard up. So it took me a while to actually go and like go on a date, you know what I mean? So yeah, we met on Facebook. And tips on how to find suitors if you don't have a large friend circle. I don't have a large friend circle, I'll be honest with you. I literally can count my friends on my one hand, sorry. So I just feel like if you're really struggling, maybe download Tinder, but it's something that I have just never done because it was just not, I just don't know, I just didn't feel like I was ready to like go on that website and put myself out there, and I was just afraid of like meeting strangers and stuff. But I guess Facebook and Instagram is sort of like the same thing because people use that to like meet people, like network. So definitely social media is the best way to meet someone if you don't have like a lot of friends and you can't find someone. It's best to like first chat and then see if you want to meet, get to know them, have a phone call, all those things. The dating scene, like it was really hard to actually get back out there. I went on like one other date and it was just terrible because at first this person was like they liked me and whatever. Well, physically, I don't know. It wasn't like really, I don't know. I think the intention was just not clear. So it was just like we were friends, but it was like who talks to a friend from morning till the night? It just did not make sense to me. So yeah, we spoke from morning till night, and then for like days, and then we saw each other once, and then it was just like when we met. He was like, yeah, how do you feel about relationships and whatever? And I was like, no, like I think like, I don't care like what has happened in the past. I love love, and I love being in love, and I love relationships. I love being with somebody. And then he was like, nah, I just find that relationships are overrated. So I'm like, what the hell are you doing here? I'm not trying to make friends. I'm not trying to make new friends. So yeah, it was just like very emotional, and I was just very annoyed. And I actually started like tearing, and it was so embarrassing because I was kind of hurting. I was like, damn, why do people waste each other's time? Like, you wasted so much of my time chatting to you and whatever. And then when you meet, you're like, nah, you think relationships are overrated. And why would you even ask me that? That was like really weird. So that is what the dating scene is like. There's real assholes out there, not gonna lie. So yeah, if you're talking to someone, they're either broken from the past or not ready to date, or I just don't understand these days. People are just so broken that they're not willing to give another person a chance, and I just think that's unfair. Heal yourself and move on. Like, damn, how hard? Like, get over it, So, tips on finding yourself again after a breakup. I feel like everyone thinks that after a breakup you need to go through a whole phase or whatever. And sorry for my language, but you don't. There's no such thing as when you break up, you're like completely free and you're running to the next person. So I didn't go through that phase. I feel like that's a little bit immature to go through. But what I did go through was going out every single weekend, going with friends and drinking, and just like taking your mind off things, like unwinding. So I think that was the best thing to do for me, so that I could like get mentally like okay. And yeah, you have fun, go out, take your mind, don't stay at home. I would recommend not to stay at home because it actually makes you more depressed and more sad, and you're just like stuck in this room and you like feel like you're closed up. And you need to go out and do things where you tend to forget, because the more you do and whatever, the less you're gonna like be on your phone, the less you're going to try and contact them or do whatever. So definitely go out and have your like time of your life, go on holidays, go wherever with friends and family and whatever. Just try and like take yourself out of like your space that you were with this person, like mentally remove yourself from there and just join new people. Don't go through a whole phase and like just date other people, because you're just going to end up hurting them and they're just going to be rebounds. So don't do that. You can go with friends on dates, but just make it clear that you're not like interested in relationships and whatever. So yeah, definitely don't do the whole face thing. I think that is just a big mistake. But definitely do the friends drinking if you feel like, I know it's bad advice. People are probably gonna think like, how can you give advice to someone to drink? But go through that, and maybe that will make you feel better. It made me feel better. But as much as I like sinned, and like obviously drinking is a sin and whatever, so as much as I did that, I also did pray. And just because I drink doesn't make me a bad Christian or a bad person. So I don't want anyone to judge me, but I needed that time and I needed to do those things to mentally be okay. So I got the strength now, and that's what it is. You will heal eventually. So I don't know if this is good advice or bad advice, but go out and live your best life. Do you dress up, take pictures, just enjoy yourself, really. How far along in relationship do you think it's time for your parents to meet your significant other? Also, love your videos. Thank you. I definitely think on the wedding day is the perfect time. No, I'm kidding. I think with everyone it's different, and with your relationship, everyone's relationship is obviously different. I'm the type of person where when I'm with someone, I'm completely open. I cannot hide. Like I can't hide dating somebody, like from my family and whatever. And I want them to know who the person is, because I want them to like sort of like judge the character and see if that person actually suits me, because sometimes you can be blinded by love, but your family can see what you can't see. So I get super excited and I cannot wait to like bring them home and like show them off. Also, the fact that I go out with this person, I'd love my family to know who I'm actually going out with in case of an emergency. So I definitely feel like each person has their own time. But for me, if we're dating for like even like a month, I will bring you home. That's what it is. I'm open, and I don't know, if you feel scared and you feel like your parents are strict and not accepting, or that your partner is not ready, then just give it time and you'll know when you're ready. You know when you're serious. So I just don't feel comfortable like hiding that part of my life from my family, which is why I'm very open with them, and I like obviously love them to like see my partner. So for me it was a month, very very quick. So it could take you 6 months, it could take you a year, but everyone in their own pace. So it just depends on your partner and what you agree on. But for me, it was literally a month. How to build self-confidence. Yeah, this one is honestly a start by accepting your flaws. You have to accept the things that you don't like about you in order to be confident and flaunt it. I mean, a little story to share with you. I actually have, if you've been following me for a while, and you don't know what happened to my face, I was bitten by a dog and I have like 86 stitches on my face. So honestly, when I was younger, I was like, you know what, I hate these scars on my face and I'm so ugly, and I just completely hate myself, and I just don't know how anyone's gonna love me or like me or whatever. But I learned to embrace it, and when I smile, it looks like a little dimple. So I just love it. I don't know. You have to embrace the things that you don't like about yourself. And honestly, take care of yourself. Do your hair, get your makeup done, even if you don't really know how to do makeup. When you take care of yourself, you actually feel good. Dress well. You don't have to wear name brand stuff or whatever. I literally shop at Mr. Price and like Shein all the time, so it's not like I'm wearing name brand stuff. So definitely present yourself well and just look good. When you look good on the outside, you honestly feel good on the inside. So that's how I can say just build up confidence by loving the things that you actually hate about yourself. Like, there are a lot of things that I don't like about myself, but I've learned to embrace it and learn to love it. So it takes time and also comes with maturity, because when you're younger you feel like, oh, if I'm not pretty enough, people are not gonna like me. But honestly, when you're older, you don't really care about that and it doesn't really bother you that much. So I think the older I got, the more confident I got to actually like even come up here and like speak to you guys and like share my life on obviously a social public platform. So you build confidence as you grow as well and as you interact with more people, be it like colleagues or friends or just like a circle. So that's the only way you're gonna grow is if you also start meeting new people, get out of that small circle and just let your mind expand, and then you'll become more confident as time goes by. So the next one is, any advice for someone that just finished school and is not yet studying? What can they do? So I actually wanted to do a whole complete video on females and how they should sort of like handle life after school. So let me know if you'd be interested in like that sort of video. I honestly think that if you cannot afford to study, that was me a few years ago. When I finished school, I had no idea what I was gonna do. I was completely lost, and there I had certain friends who were going off to college and certain friends that were gonna get jobs, and then it was just a whole lot of mixed emotions for me. My parents couldn't afford to send me to study, so I was just like, you know what? The only thing you can do is get a job. If you're just gonna sit around and take a gap year and whatever, that's pure laziness. I'm sorry if I offend you, but I feel like if you're done with matric and you're just gonna sit at home for a year, you are absolutely lazy, because I don't know, I just never had a break. I finished school, okay, obviously in December, and then in January I did my license. I was doing like tuitions and whatever, and then I did my license, got my license, and then I started working in, I think, March. So I didn't have a gap year, I didn't even have a few months to rest. Every day I was being productive, I was doing things, I was very, I don't know, it's just, I feel like if you're gonna leave school and not do anything and relax and feel like you deserve a break after doing exams, then that is honestly not the hardest thing in life. It gets harder after school, let me tell you. So start life early, start working early, start knowing that the more experience you have in years to come, it's gonna be better. So if you just sit back and relax, honestly, you're not gonna go very far. So even work in the mall, you don't need to go and get an office job or get a job wherever. Look for internships, look for learnerships where they'll pay for your studies, or look for any job in the mall. They're always hiring people, especially during like December holidays. So if you can start in December and prove yourself to be a hard worker, then you'll be permanent in January or whatever. So definitely look for like clothing stores and stuff, because they're always usually very busy. So that's the advice I would give someone who had just finished school and is not sure what to do after. Get a job. When you start earning money, it is the best feeling ever. You know that you won't have to depend on anybody. You know that you can just buy yourself what you want. You don't have to ask anyone for anything. You can take that stress off your parents as well. So definitely would recommend, if you don't know what you want to study and you don't want to study, or you don't know what to do after school, just start working. It doesn't matter where. Don't care who judges you. No one's paying you anything. No one should judge you if they're not actually paying you or whatever. It doesn't matter. So don't worry about people say or who sees you. If someone you know sees you at the shop or whatever, you're working, you're getting paid, you're making an honest living, you're not stealing, so don't worry about it. And that's the only advice I can give to someone who doesn't know what they want to do. Your weight maintenance. So I'm guessing this is like how I maintain my weight. Oh guys, honestly, I wasn't too hard on myself, Like, I know that my body was going through the most, and automatically after a breakup, I think you just need that to like kickstart your weight loss. So I think the best thing for me was that, because when you're in a relationship, you tend to eat a lot. And that is like my biggest fear right now. I'm like so scared to like gain a lot of weight by eating and whatever. So I basically have like a set meal. I can eat chicken and avo every single day. That is literally my set meal every single day. I just know, like, I have a high protein diet and a high fiber diet. That's how I maintain my weight right now. And also, I don't really drink a lot of water, I'll be honest with you. I'm not like a thirsty person, especially in winter. Like, I'll drink like one cup of tea or whatever, but I'm not like a person who needs to like drink a lot of stuff or be like hydrated all the time. I don't really drink a lot of things. So I honestly sometimes maybe drink 1 glass of water for the entire day. So I don't know if that helps a lot of people lose weight, but for me, not really. It doesn't really help me lose weight. I think when I'm stressed, it helps me lose weight because I'm like constantly stressed, especially now during exam time. So yeah, I think just eating right, eating good things, eating high protein stuff is the best way to go if you want to maintain your weight. Friendship breakups harder than relationship breakups. Yo, this is actually so true because like the times where I like obviously had like a friendship fallout or whatever, it just felt really bad. I think it's because you have such a different bond with your friend, like, and then with your partner. Like with your friend, you know, you can like confide in them when you have a fight with your partner, or you can tell them certain things and you know get advice from them, and it's just like you're your true self with your best friend. You should also be your true self with your partner, but there's just certain things that you just tell a friend that you would never tell a partner or whatever. So, and there's a lot of things that your friend knows from like past before you even met your partner. So I think because you know your friend longer than you know your partner, if this is the scenario, they just have so much of your secrets and they just know everything about you, which is why it hurts a lot. And I've experienced this, so I can firsthand say that I know that a friendship breakup is just so much more hurtful than a relationship breakup, because of the secrets that the person knew. So yeah. Okay, now we have a little bit of a friendship one, and it's quite a long one. So this girl says, I have had a friend for a long time because our parents were friends. Excuse me. We grew up and we were very close and we were besties. Last year we had a fight and she said, I must choose between the boyfriend and her. Never chose, got distant, and got close again. This year I decided to distance myself from her because the numerous arguments she would cause for no reason. This year she got new friends who were also my friends. She told them that I spoke rumors and that I'm a hoe. Then and there was when I decided that I would never go back to that friendship. Up until today my mother asks me what happened and I don't know how to tell her, because then again my mother did warn me, as her mom was the same. Snakes don't change animals when they shed their skins. Learned that the hard way. Yeah, this is crazy. I've also had a lot of friendships where it just didn't work out, and unfortunately it's just the way it is. And I feel like choosing between a boyfriend and a friend shouldn't even be an option, because those are two different things. And your friend, your best friend or whatever, doesn't need to act like your boyfriend. You don't need to like be it's just different levels, and some friends need to know where to not overstep boundaries when it comes to your relationship. So I'm really sorry you had to go through that, and thank you for sharing. What is the biggest lesson you've learned from your previous relationship? I think definitely don't always apologize first. Sometimes let the other person apologize as well. You cannot always be the one that's wrong. The biggest lesson I've learned is that I need to also be very firm in what I say and stand up for myself, because I was a quiet mouse and people took advantage of that. So I definitely learned to open my mouth up now and speak my mind and voice my opinion when I need to, because when you don't say things, and it really eats you up on the inside, and then one day you're gonna burst out and everything's gonna come out. So speak your mind, communicate, and just be open with each other to avoid unnecessary drama. Also, some other advice: actually self-reflect and think, is this really the person I want to be with, and is all this trouble actually worth being with this person? Because if you put yourself, like, think about why you broke up in the first place, and think about what they've done to make you like break up, obviously. And I know it's not only one-sided, it's two-sided most of the time. So just think about all the bad times that you had and all the red flags that you ignored and just accepted, and all those things actually play back in your mind. I think, yeah, I should have saw that coming, or I should have known that this was going to happen. But when you're in love, obviously you're blinded. So when you're out of love, you're going to think about all those red flags, and I think it'll also help you eventually sort of get over the person. Why is there always drama at work between women, and they never seem to want to uplift each other? Yeah, that's so true. Honestly, I think we've all had drama with women at work. There's certain people that I cannot stand because they just are plain out rude. I choose to ignore them. They don't greet you, you walk past, you don't greet them. I'm sorry, that's the person I am. I treat you the way you treat me. I don't care if you are 50. Also, why are people that are so much older than you at the workplace, they just hate you? I just don't understand. Like, you're 50, I'm 20. Why are you like, what is your problem? I don't understand that. So, I honestly just ignore people like that at work. And I don't care. They're not paying me, so I don't care. Act your way. What do you do to de-stress? Honestly, just walk around the mall. Even if I don't buy anything, I love shopping. So even if I just go and like look at clothing or look at like literally anything that I like, just viewing stuff and just driving to the mall, looking around at stuff, buying myself something to eat, whatever. And yeah, that's it. Just window shopping. I don't know. It's just like shopping makes me happy, and like walking around in the mall, just getting away from home, just being away and being alone. When I want to de-stress, I don't like being with anybody. I just want to be alone. I want to go and eat alone or just do something alone and just be out of my like zone here at home. So sometimes you just need to be peaceful and like I don't want to talk and stuff, so I just like to de-stress by definitely going shopping. That is my therapy and that is what it is. So the last two questions are like very similar. It's like, how do you know you're ready for marriage? And then the other one was, how do you feel about marriage and at what age would you like to be settled and married? So I do feel like that is a really big step in someone's life. I was a person where obviously I have divorced parents, so I'm like not trying to marry the wrong person and then get divorced and like let my kids grow up in like obviously divorced home or whatever. So I definitely feel like marriage is a very serious thing, and a lot of people are ready for a wedding and not ready for marriage, which is why I think that's going to shock you. I don't want a wedding. I don't plan on having a wedding. I don't plan on doing all of those things. It's not for me. I don't want a flashy ring. Even when I do get married, I will literally go to court when we are ready, go sign the documents, have two witnesses, literally the most plain and simple ring ever. I don't even want a diamond. Like, I don't want any diamond ring. I just want a band, just plain band, like a gold one, because I love gold. And that's it. That is what I define myself like. That's how I feel like marriage is going to be for me. I'll know when I'm ready. I also did say that I would definitely love to live with someone before I get married, just to see how everything is, to know if we get along or not, and how things will work, if that person is willing to compromise, if that person is willing to do sacrifices for you, if that person is going to do what they said they will do and not just make false promises. So I just feel like I'll know when I'm ready. When I'm ready, there's no certain age. I'm not scared of like being 30 and not married. So when the time is right and when God's timing is perfect, so I'm not really even stressing about it. I don't have like a time limit. So you can say, oh, by 25 I want to be married and I want to have kids, and then life just doesn't work out like that. So in the right time and in God's time, and I trust His plans. So I'm not too stressed, but I think that it takes a lot. Marriage is a lot of energy, it's a lot of effort, and it's a lot because you don't have to only consider yourself when making decisions. You have to always consider your partner as well and put them like in your shoes. If you're facing something, let them try and help you. It's just like, it's very hard, and I can't really speak about marriage because I don't know much about it. I've never obviously been married or anything, so I just feel like you really need to know that you're sure, because when I get married, I don't want to get divorced, and that is it. My first marriage will be my only marriage, and yeah, there's no perfect time, and I can't like give an age or whatever, but I do definitely love being in love, and I love the idea of marriage, but I don't really care about the idea of a wedding, and I don't plan on having a wedding. So yeah, that is it for this video. I feel like I've just been talking so much, and I have the heater on, so I feel like this gas is like making me feel so sleepy, and I feel like I've been drowsy half this video. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little catch up girl session. I'm going to try and do a fun vlog weekend because we are doing something very fun this weekend. So we'll see if we can vlog the weekend. But yeah, guys, I hope that you enjoyed. I will see you in the next one. Please make sure you like and subscribe. And I'm so sorry if I did miss out any screenshot messages from Instagram. I'm sorry if I left you. Oh God, sorry if I left your question out. But there will be more girl chats and more of this. So I hope you like this little cozy, intimate, sit down chit chat. I definitely want to invite one of my friends to actually do a sit down video with me, like a girl chat video. So that will be soon. And when I do a collab, I will definitely put up another sticker. If you didn't get a chance to ask me anything this time, then you can ask me and the person I'm gonna do a collab with the next time. Thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.